clutch. It'll be interesting to watch his second half. I think it'll go down to the wire.
Easy lay-in for Darius Garland. Cleveland fell apart in the third quarter against Minnesota on Thursday. To a man, you'd assume they all remember that.
They gave up 43 points in that third quarter.
Randall, free throw, little pop. Oh my goodness, Gobert. That snaps a streak of 19 consecutive makes. He wants a do-over. That is new franchise record, though. 19 straight makes, it's a big number.
That is a big number.
Another three-pointer block for Cleveland. DiVincenzo swats it away from Merrill. Tied at 65. Randall off the window and in.
Randall's so strong, and if you let him get to that left hand, it's almost impossible to stop him.
Merrill had it blocked a moment ago. This time gets it over DiVincenzo.
Oh, he got wide open. They ran a little Spain-type action with the screener rolling and Merrill popping out.
Cleveland hasn't led very often in this game, and they only lead for about 12 seconds there as Julius Randle answers. 1 point lead for Minnesota. Mitchell. Off the window and in.
Well, these two teams are trying to win today the way my international starting five would have to win. A lot of offense, Steve Nash, because we don't have to stop anybody if we score enough.
Randall got away with a push-off. Karma got him, leaves it short. Here come the Cavaliers with a 1 point lead. And Merrill dribbled it off his shoe. Unforced error. Team with a bullet, lost in the second round, decided to run it back. And that hadn't been a great decision. Only 21 and 18, but still with a ton of season remaining.
And Cleveland knew from the beginning that where they were going to be judged would be in the playoffs, Eric, and it's still going to be the same. Now, you got to make sure you get in that top six. That's the big thing.
Third dunk of the afternoon for Rudy Gobert. Leads the NBA in that category, as per usual. Oh, my goodness. Jared Allen. That was almost as bad as Gobert's.
Yeah, at least he caught the rim.
Gobert and Allen are two of the all-time greatest field goal shooters in NBA history. Two of the top three, but both with bad misses here in our third quarter. That's a bad miss, too, for Ant-Man. Oh, he missed a layup, but his buddy Gobert there to tap it through.
I actually think they gave that one to Edwards.
Oh, did they?
Yes.
So an offensive rebound, too. Garland is
shot. Your defense going to be pretty good.
They really are 2 and 3 all-time in NBA history in field goal percentage. They look up to only one man, DeAndre Jordan. A lot of people look up to DeAndre Jordan. What happens when you're 7 feet tall?
Mobley continues to struggle from three. The last 12 games now, 7 for 32.
Is that his game?
No.
Does he need that part of his game to be an effective player?
No, but if he could get to where he was and shoot 35, 36%, keep defenses honest.
What a shooter Sam Merrill has become.
Well, and Donovan Mitchell recognizing Jared Allen there, if you see him give him recognition, because Allen's rim run is what opened up Merrill, and Mitchell knew where he was going with that ball all the way.
Cleans up the miss by Mitchell, and it's the largest. No, not quite. Cleveland back up by a pair. McDaniels steps out behind the arc. DiVincenzo keeps it with the Timberwolves. Gobert a misfire. Mobley, old school, I love it, the old YMCA, but finished like an NBA.
He said he immersed himself in the culture.
After the timeout, DiVincenzo with a miss. Cleveland's on a 7-0 spurt.
Cleveland dodged a bullet again, shooting the gap on DiVincenzo.
Allen comes up short. Both sides playing with their starting unit. Now 5 minutes into our second half.
Do it. Say the main thing is get the ones you know you're going to win.
That's the 23rd time this year the Cleveland's won a challenge. And it results in a Merrill three. Hotter than a pepper sprout. Another big game from behind the arc from Merrill. That is now 4 made three-pointers.
Yeah, he's now made 20 in the 4 games he's been back after missing the Denver game last week.
He has the longest active streak of making at least 4 three-pointers in the league. No one has done it better over the last 2 weeks than Sam.
I'm working with you. Yeah, no, that's good.
Allen give the assist to Garland. And Cleveland, their largest lead of the afternoon. Anthony Edwards time. Oh my goodness, to have that kind of ability sure would be nice.
Struggling a little bit to get it in the basket, but God, great time here.
That basket by Edwards snapped a 12-0 run for Cleveland. Minnesota has not gone to the bench here in the third quarter. They've rode with their starters, and their starters have spit the bit. Edwards one-on-one. Old school Dwayne Wade.
Well, I'll tell you what, Anthony Edwards, we said it at the start of the half. He and Mitchell both great in second halves.
Garland, little hesitation, nothing there. He now has Gobert in front of him. Wow, Rudy Gobert gets a little guard, and it still goes through for Garland.
Wow, is that a difficult shot? He's having a great day, 7 for 10 now.
He throws that little floater in the lane, probably higher than anyone else, and it never seems to hit anything. Bully ball. Edwards up and in. This is a guy who has got a
one zone out of that timeout.
Tyson with a bad miss. Minnesota's made some changes for the first time. They bring in Clark, and another finger roll for Edwards. Outside shot wasn't clicking. He takes it right to the rack. Mobley, another dunk. The master of the chin-up. He now has 4 dunks. McDaniels crawls it up and in. That's an and. Minnesota beat this Cavalier team in Minneapolis 2 days ago. Final score is 131-122. We have a similarly played game. A lot of scoring here on a Saturday afternoon in Cleveland.
Minnesota in the zone again.
Lefty hook short by Mobley. Loose. Picked up by Porter. And Mobley will go to the line. Oh boy. Let's take a look at the upcoming national TV schedule. Monday, January 12th on Peak.
Carlisle of the Pacers, finally the other night, getting that 1,000th win. What a great career he has had, coaching in different locations.
Anthony Edwards keeps the dribble alive, is fouled by Mobley. And Edwards goes to the line.
Dickinson's laughing on the side.
Edwards, a very good free throw shooter. 1 out of 2 for Edwards. 2-point game. Craig Porter Jr. Donovan Mitchell. Had to get it over the outstretched arms of McDaniels.
Just such great balance on that. His 3rd made 3 of the night. There's now only a 3-shot difference in made 3s between these 2 teams as Cleveland 4 for 5 in the quarter.
Donovan Mitchell survives the contact. Start this quarter with Highland, DiVincenzo, both Delawareans, Rudy Gobert, Naz Reid, and McDaniels, the 5 on the floor.
Expect more from the Stars here in the 4th quarter.
And an early foul called against
Atkinson.
Cleveland did a better job of defending the 3-point line. Timberwolves had just 1 third-quarter 3-pointer. Dante DiVincenzo.
Yeah, tough finish. Merrill did a great job chasing him, so he didn't have the 3, but able to get downhill to his strong-handed finish.
Mitchell had McDaniels riding him, and he's... Cleveland wins the race to the century mark. It's a free trip to NBA All-Star 2026. Donovan Mitchell will be there.
Yeah, for sure. Mitchell and Edwards will be there. Obviously, Cleveland had 4 guys a year ago. I'm not sure any of the other 3 get in this year.
Naz Reid on top of Evan Mobley.
Nice move. Don't see a lot of straight post-ups anymore in the NBA, but a very good one there.
That's a pass and a beauty! Left-handed hammer, Evan Mobley.
Wow.
That pass almost hit the top of the backboard.
That was up there.
6 dunks for Mobley, 5 in the second half. Bones Highland answers.
And 5 assists for Mitchell down there. Hanging in this game.
Mobley. Nice touch. Mobley's got the last 4 for the Cavaliers. McDaniels over Mobley.
But that is a thing that over my time in the league, there's so many guys have that shot now as we see Minnesota back in the zone.
Sam Merrill shooting the blood out of the ball. Oh my goodness, that's now 5 triples for Merrill. He's 5 for 6 from behind the arc.
Now there's a reason that Cleveland has been much better with Merrill in the lineup than when he's been out.
DiVincenzo. Craig Porter Jr. is into the game for Cleveland. This is Mobley. He has picked it up in the 4th quarter.
Wow, what a game he's having. 11 for 16 from the floor.
Hasn't missed a shot in the 4th quarter. He's 3 for 3. No quitting Naz Reid. That guy's a stud.
It's only their 3rd 3 of the second half after making 12 in the first half.
Typical game for Reid. 18 points off the pine. Long rebound run down by Porter Jr. Merrill was behind the defense, and Gobert intercepts the ball, but then loses it.
It's the second time here in the last few minutes that Gobert's rebounded the ball and then lost it.
12 rebounds for Gobert to go with 8 points. Ripped away by Merrill. Maybe a better defender than he appears to be. And we have got a timeout called by...
With 26 and a half free throw attempts per game.
DiVincenzo is pushed by Tomlin. As you mentioned in the first half, the only current NBA player from the United States who didn't play high school basketball.
Yeah, discovered by Monroe Community College in Rochester, New York. A former college player of mine, Jerry Burns, was his first coach in organized basketball at Monroe Community College.
It's hard to do, folks. That's taken the rough road to the NBA.
Yeah, I coached the guy way back when. You remember Anthony Carter, who's now an assistant in the league.
His son,
was it? Right.
On the goal, rocking the cradle and finishing the left hand is Tyson.
Yeah, Tyson, great finish.
Naz Reid, a handful for Tomlin. He's got him beat in size. He's got him beat with 2 right at the bucket.
Wow, we've seen them really go to Naz Reid in the post. He's now got 20.
8-point lead for the locals. 11-point lead for the locals. Garland to 3.
Well, and they've now outscored Cleveland by 12 points from behind the arc in the second half.
DiVincenzo is the whole package offensively. 6 of 9 shooting, 3 of 6 from behind the arc. Garland. Another soft touch floater.
These teams combined for 253 points the other night. We got a good chance to get past that tonight.
Cleveland probably needs it more than Minnesota. Cleveland limping right now. Tied for 7th with Orlando in terms of the Eastern Conference. Garland leaves it for Allen.
They're going to have to play some defense, clearly. You're down 13 points. You're not getting in it just by scoring.
Mr. Beast is back with an all-new season of Beast Games. Will it be brains or brawn that wins a life-changing prize of $5 million going in? I'm telling you, this is like a late 70s game with all these guys using the window so well.
Yeah, they've now got 4 guys the Cavaliers do with 20 or more.
Blocked! Allen takes it away from Randall. Cleveland's largest lead of the game at 16!
Of wild card weekend for sure. I'm actually going to take the Packers in now.
I lived long enough in Chicago to kind of say I brought to Chicago to win, but I lived long enough in Chicago to know that the Packers are probably going to win. Whoops! Can I go back to Chicago?
Probably not.
Nas Reed. A lot of fight left in that dog.
Wow.
No quarter given, Nas Reed. Coming off the bench with 23 points, an effective 23, 8 of 11 shooting, 5 of 6 from behind the arc. Tyson. Tomlin rocks the cradle and finishes.
A great cut and a great find by Tyson.
Randall is accosted. He'll go to the free throw line.
And both teams now have given up basically layups.
Really common back in the 50s and the 60s, new parts in the 70s, but looks so unusual right now. He's wearing Chuck Taylors. But he might be. Could be related to Brian Cardinal even. Minutes of our contest.
Well, then he might be related to our own Iron Eagle.
Oh, an extra layer. I love it, Stan. Tyson matches for number 4. Cleveland take 10 consecutive shots. Just when they needed it most, Cleveland has gotten hot when he was New York State's all-time leading scorer. Kenny A.
And he entered at 37.
Must be just a crazy experience for Kenny Atkinson to waltz into Cleveland last year, to be the coach of the year, to win 64 games during the regular season, and then to have this season be just so different from last year. Nothing's come easy for Cleveland.
Not at all. And I think that's one thing that people who've been around it a long time understand, is that every season is different.
That miss breaks a streak of 10 consecutive made shots for the Cavaliers.
Cleveland's transition defense over the last 2 minutes has been deplorable.
Yet somehow they still lead by 14.
Oh, they've played great on the offensive end of the floor.
And for the most part, they've done it without Mobley, Merrill, and Mitchell. The 3M boys are waiting on the scorer's table right now. Tyson, 3-ball.
He's 4 for 4 from 3, 8 for 10 overall, and becomes the 5th Cavalier with 20+.
Edwards misses inside, and we've got a tie-up. Oh my goodness! Tomlin tapped it in! Tomlin wins the jump ball, but gives up a pair!
Who are they going to give that to?
Oh my goodness, he tapped the ball off the window and in. You can go a long time before you ever see that happen. Julius Randle. Time is not on the side of the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo saves it over to Mobley. Cavaliers have the ball with numbers. And Mobley is whacked. This is
Todd Fuller.
Oh, heck yeah.
When I was an assistant in Miami, used to do the same thing on planes. I mean, Todd was a great
dunks. His NBA career high in dunks is 7. For those of you who actually want to know, NBA high for dunks in a game is 10. Rudy Gobert, Montrezl Harrell, and Daniel Gafford, all with 10 dunks. They started recording dunks in 1990. The Frenchman and Rob Dillingham from Hickory, North Carolina, hit supports with Kevin and Keenan. New episodes every Tuesday, only on Prime.
Aaron Jay with the offensive rebound and then a bucket.
Hey!
And his family's probably watching in prime time right now in France.
Welcome to Cleveland, Johan Berenger. Tyrese Proctor is going to get some burn for Cleveland. First time he touches it, a layup off the window for the Aussie. Proctor spent 3 years at Duke. Second-round pick. Stolen away by Tomlin. And Tomlin! Both ends of the floor. Making the Flower City proud. We've got the two Rochesterians on the floor. Thomas Bryant playing defense. Went to Bishop Kearney in Rochester. Actually just outside of Rochester for Ron DeCoit. But he's had a white hot before. Scored the goal for Baron J. Now this is a nice win for the Cavaliers. They can probably use this as momentum as they move on. They've got Utah here on this floor on Monday as they try and reclaim their season that began with high hopes.
Yeah, which they have. This is the same group, basically, that won 64 games. Then you can definitely get it together. As they get there, as big a threat as anyone in the East to win.
Stay tuned for the NBA Nightcap presented by Wayfair. Coming up next, lots to talk about. It will be a busy day when it's all said and done around the NBA. Here's Thomas Bryant. Rochester's own Thomas Bryant. Been in the league a long time. Was actually part of that NBA title team in Denver, backing up Nikola Jokic. We don't know how much more we're going to see of Joe Ingles.
I tell you, we've seen Donovan Mitchell, Gobert, and Ingles today. All major parts of those great Utah teams who were outstanding regular season teams. Never got as far as they would have liked in the playoffs, but very good basketball teams.
Here comes Jingling Joe leading the break. Always been an elite passer. Finds Baron J. Baron J was actually taken 17th overall back in June. Very young. Began the season, played games as an 18-year-old. Tyson back of the iron. That'll probably be Cleveland's last shot attempt of the game. Was the ball touched to what was on the backboard? Yep, goaltend.